From the silent sunlit surface to the crushing darkness of the abyss, the ocean guards its most ancient secrets, and here, in this vast blue wilderness, reigns a true master of survival. The great white shark, a creature of myth and legend, a ghost of the deep that has haunted our imagination for centuries. It can grow to over 20 feet in length, a living torpedo of muscle and cartilage. Its brain, a complex command center, processes a world of information from senses we can barely comprehend. Coupled with its immense muscular power, these attributes have forged one of Earth's most perfect predators, a hunter that has ruled the seas for millions of years. Look closer. See the raw power in every graceful, deliberate movement. Its eyes, dark and ancient, seem to hold the wisdom of epochs. Every glide, every turn, is calculated. Every decision is a matter of life or death, a strategy honed over countless generations. This is not just instinct, it's a form of intelligence, a deep understanding of its world. What drives a predator that has weathered 5 mass extinctions? What knowledge is encoded in its very being that has allowed it to outlast dinosaurs and countless other species? It's a question that has puzzled scientists for decades. They follow its incredible migrations across entire oceans, searching for clues, trying to unlock the mysteries of its resilience. But the deeper we look, the more questions arise. We thought we understood its limits, its territories. But recent discoveries are challenging everything we thought we knew. In the unexplored canyons of the deep, strange thermal vents create oases of life, places we never expected to find them. And here, in these forgotten pockets of the ocean, we found evidence of something astonishing. A behavior, a pattern, that points to a secret held in the deep for millennia. Its survival is no accident. It is a legacy passed down through time, a key to understanding life itself. And what we are about to uncover will change our perception of this animal, and perhaps our planet, forever. The truth is far more incredible than we ever dared to imagine. Great whites are true ocean wanderers, apex predators that command our respect and fascination. But there's so much more to these magnificent creatures than meets the eye. Let's dive deeper into the world of the great white shark. Have you ever wondered how they hunt with such precision, even in murky waters? The secret lies in a remarkable sixth sense. Their snouts are covered in tiny pores called the ampulla of Lorenzini. These jelly-filled canals can detect the faint electrical fields generated by the muscle contractions of their prey. It's like having a built-in fish finder, allowing them to locate hidden flatfish buried in the sand or seals trying to blend in. This incredible adaptation makes them one of the most effective hunters in the ocean. But they aren't just hunters. They are epic travelers. Scientists have tracked great whites on incredible journeys spanning thousands of miles across open oceans. One of the most fascinating discoveries is a remote area in the Pacific, halfway between Baja California and Hawaii, nicknamed the White Shark Calf. For reasons we're still trying to fully understand, hundreds of sharks gather here every year. It's not for feeding or mating, but seems to be a crucial social hotspot, a mysterious meeting point in the vast blue expanse. To understand the great white of today, we have to look back in time. These sharks are living fossils, belonging to a lineage that has patrolled the oceans for millions of years. Their ancient relatives include the legendary Megalodon, a colossal shark that could grow up to 60 feet long and had teeth the size of a human hand. While Megalodon is long extinct, the great white carries on its evolutionary legacy, a perfectly honed predator shaped by eons of natural selection. Ever wondered what it's like to be born a legend? The great white shark doesn't just enter the world. It conquers it, even before its first breath. Deep within the ocean's secrecy, a brutal drama unfolds inside the mother shark. It's a battle royale where siblings become rivals. This is intrauterine cannibalism, or ophagy. The first embryos to hatch from their eggs begin to feed on the unfertilized eggs, and even their less developed siblings. It's nature's ultimate survival test, a ruthless filter ensuring that only the absolute strongest, the most resilient, will ever see the light of day. Out of a dozen or more, only 1 or 2 pups may emerge, born already as seasoned survivors. When a young great white is finally born, it's about 5 feet long and fully independent. There's no maternal care, no lessons from mom or dad. The mother shark leaves immediately, sometimes even seeing her own offspring as potential prey. From moment one, the pup is on its own, a miniature apex predator in a vast, dangerous world. Its first challenge is to learn to hunt. It starts small, going after fish, rays, and smaller sharks. Every hunt is a life or death lesson in strategy, speed, and stealth. These early years are the most perilous. The juvenile shark must constantly evade larger predators, including bigger sharks, orcas, and even adult great whites. It's a lonely and unforgiving existence, honing the instincts that will one day make it the king of the ocean. As the shark grows, so does its confidence and its appetite. By the time it reaches adolescence, around 10 to 15 years of age, its diet shifts. It graduates from fish to larger, more energy-rich prey, like seals and sea lions. This is where the great white's legendary hunting prowess truly shines. We've all seen the incredible footage, the explosive breach, A 4,000-pound torpedo launching itself out of the water? This isn't just for show. It's a highly effective ambush technique. Lurking in the deep, the shark spots a seal silhouetted against the bright surface. It then rockets upwards at speeds of up to 25 miles per hour, hitting its unsuspecting prey with immense force from below. It's a breathtaking display of power and precision, perfected over millions of years of evolution. But a great white's life isn't just about the hunt. These are intelligent, curious creatures. They patrol vast territories, sometimes migrating thousands of miles across entire ocean basins. Scientists have tracked sharks traveling from South Africa to Australia and back again, a journey that reveals a complex, hidden life we're only just beginning to understand. They use the Earth's magnetic fields to navigate, like an internal GPS. They have social structures and can even learn by observing others. They aren't the mindless eating machines portrayed in movies. They are calculated, strategic, and surprisingly cautious. Often, that infamous test bite on unfamiliar objects, like a surfboard, is just their way of exploring the world, using their sensitive mouths to figure out what something is. Reaching adulthood is a monumental achievement. A fully grown great white can be over 20 feet long and live for up to 70 years. At this stage, it has few, if any, natural predators. Aside from the occasional pod of orcas, it becomes a crucial regulator of marine ecosystems. A keystone species that maintains the health of the oceans by keeping seal and sea lion populations in check. Yet, despite its power, the great white is vulnerable. Human activity, from overfishing of their food sources to illegal finning and accidental capture in fishing gear, has pushed this magnificent species into a threatened status. Their slow reproductive rate, with that brutal in-womb battle for survival, makes it incredibly difficult for their populations to recover. The ultimate survivor, the ocean's apex predator, now faces its greatest challenge: us. Understanding their incredible life journey, from a cannibalistic embryo to a majestic ruler of the sea, is the first step toward ensuring they continue to grace our oceans for generations to come. Have you ever stared out at the vast, dark ocean and felt a shiver run down your spine? It's a feeling of awe, but also of deep, primal fear. Because we know what lurks beneath the surface. The apex predator, the silent hunter, the great white shark. For centuries, humans have been fascinated by this creature. We've sailed the same waters, sometimes getting a fleeting glimpse of a dorsal fin cutting through the waves, a flash of white underbelly, a powerful tail propelling a torpedo-shaped body through the abyss. But what happens when we venture too close to these forbidden waters? Scientists have spent lifetimes trying to decode the great white. We tag them, track their incredible migrations across entire oceans, and study their hunting techniques with high-speed cameras. We've learned so much about their reliance on surprise, their incredible sense of smell, and their role as a crucial regulator of marine ecosystems. Yet, for all our technology and all our research, the great white remains an enigma. We can't truly know what goes on behind those dark, intelligent eyes. They are not monsters, but they are not our friends. They are a force of nature, ancient and perfect in their design. Each encounter, whether from the safety of a cage or a chance meeting in the open ocean, is a powerful lesson. It teaches us caution. It teaches us humility. We are merely visitors in their world, a world that is deep, mysterious, and ruled by instincts we can barely comprehend. The great white doesn't need our understanding. It demands our respect. It's a living reminder that there are still wild, untamable parts of our planet, places where we are not at the top of the food chain, and perhaps that's exactly how it should be. The mystery is what keeps the legend alive. Imagine a world before our own, before the continents took shape, before the first leaf fell from a tree. In the vast, silent darkness of the ancient oceans, a hunter was born. This creature was a masterpiece of evolution, a survivor forged in deep time. Sharks predate trees, dinosaurs, and even humans. For over 400 million years, they have adapted, refined, and survived where others have vanished. The great white is the apex of that evolutionary experiment. For centuries, we've told stories about them. Monsters of the deep, a living nightmare with rows of serrated teeth. But the truth is far more complex and far more terrifying. This isn't a monster, it's a perfectly designed predator. Its senses are so acute they can detect a single drop of blood in an Olympic-sized swimming pool. They can feel the faint electrical field of a beating heart buried under the sand. They see you, long before you ever see them. But what do we really know about these enigmatic giants? They appear from the depths without warning, a gray ghost in the blue expanse. We track them, we tag them, but their lives remain a profound mystery. Where do they go? Why do they travel thousands of miles across open ocean, only to return to the same spot, years later? They navigate the world with a map we can't read, following instincts we can't comprehend. Think about it. These creatures have witnessed the rise and fall of countless species, survived mass extinctions that wiped the slate clean. They've seen it all. What do they know that we don't? They are not just predators. They are guardians of a history so ancient it's almost unimaginable. When you look into that dark, unblinking eye, you're not just looking at an animal. You're looking at 400 million years of survival. They hunt with a chilling efficiency. The breach, the ambush from below. It's a strategy perfected over millennia. A burst of speed, an explosion of power, and then, silence. The ocean returns to its calm, as if nothing happened. If you were in that water, with that shadow circling below, would you survive? The rules of their world are simple. Hunt or be hunted. What other secrets are they keeping? Hidden in the crushing pressure of the abyss. We are just beginning to understand their world, and the more we learn, the more we realize how little we truly know. Stay curious, and subscribe for more journeys into the unknown. Every hunt begins with patience. A silhouette, a flick of movement, great whites strike with terrifying precision. They detect blood and water a mile away. Their electrosensors read the tiniest heartbeat. What seems like instinct is science honed over eons. And yet, there are behaviors even scientists can barely explain. For hundreds of millions of years, they have patrolled the oceans. Perfected killing machines, engineered by natural selection, but what do they really see when they look at us? Their eyes, like black, vacant pits, hide a sensory world we can barely imagine. Each one is a lens into a reality built on electricity and vibration. Look closer. These tiny pores dotting their snout aren't just skin. They are the ampulla of Lorenzi, an array of biological sensors so fine they can detect the faint electrical field of a beating heart buried in the sand. Every muscle you contract, every beat of your own heart, sends a signal into the water, a whisper that travels directly to them. What do they know that we don't? This isn't just about smell or sight. This is a sixth sense, an electrical sense. For them, the ocean is a web of invisible lines, each one a potential meal, a potential threat. Their bodies are masterpieces of evolution. A cartilaginous skeleton gives them flexibility and speed, while the liver rich in oil provides effortless buoyancy, allowing them to glide silently through the depths. They are living torpedoes, powered by an engine of pure muscle, honed over epochs to achieve maximum efficiency. They were here long before the dinosaurs and have outlasted them. Their design is timeless. Their hunts are not random acts of aggression. They are calculated, precise executions. Some species travel thousands of miles, navigating the vast featureless ocean with an internal compass that scientists are still struggling to understand. They follow ancient, invisible highways, guided by the Earth's magnetic field, ocean currents, and a memory passed down through generations. They are the planet's great nomads, eternal travelers on a journey of survival. We see a monster, a creature of our deepest fears. But when a shark looks at the world, it sees a symphony of signals we are completely deaf to. Would you survive in their world? The real question methodical patrols of coastlines, and they are global travelers. Using satellite tagging, scientists have tracked great whites, migrating thousands of miles across entire ocean basins, from South Africa to Australia, and from California to Hawaii. These incredible journeys, known as shark highways, connect different populations and are crucial for genetic diversity. They gather in specific hotspots like Guadalupe Island and the Farallon Islands, not just to feed, but to socialize and possibly even mate. As top predators, great white sharks play a crucial role in maintaining the balance of marine ecosystems. They regulate the populations of species below them, like seals and sea lions. By preying on the sick and the weak, they ensure that fish stocks remain healthy and strong, preventing the overgrazing of vital habitats like kelp forests. A healthy ocean needs its sharks. Without them, the entire food web could collapse. Yet this essential guardian is in grave danger. The biggest threat to the great white shark is us. An estimated 100 million sharks are killed by humans every year. Many are caught accidentally as bycatch in commercial fishing nets, while others are targeted for their fins and teeth. Habitat degradation, pollution, and the depletion of their food sources are also pushing these sharks to the brink. Their slow growth and low reproductive rates make them extremely vulnerable to these pressures. But there is hope on the horizon. Around the world, conservationists, scientists, and governments are stepping up to protect them. Nations have established marine-protected areas where sharks can feed and breed without threat. International agreements now regulate the trade of shark products. And through research and education, we are slowly changing public perception, replacing fear with respect and understanding. These initiatives are a vital first step, but the journey to secure their future is far from over. The great white shark is a symbol of the wild, untamed ocean. Its survival is intrinsically linked to the health of our planet. Protecting this ancient mariner is not just about saving a single species. It's about preserving the delicate balance of life in the sea for generations to come. Despite movies and myths, attacks on humans are rare. Most of what we know is fear, misinterpretation, and fascination. This predator is not evil. It is survival perfected. Down in the crushing blackness of the deep ocean, a world of shadows and secrets unfolds. Here, ancient predators rule the eternal night. Stay with us, and we'll pull back the curtain on the hidden world of the deep-sea shark. They glide through the abyss, unseen, unheard, until it's too late. Millions of years of evolution have perfected this ultimate hunter. Look there, a sudden flash of bioluminescence, a desperate ballet of light as tiny creatures scatter. For them, this is the end. For the shark, it is simply another meal. From its perspective, the world is a tapestry of pressure waves and faint electrical fields. We see with our eyes, but the shark senses life itself. The hunt is a masterclass in stealth and power. Now, imagine yourself here, in this unforgiving darkness. Would you survive? But how did this incredible creature come to be? Its story is written in the fossil record, a saga stretching back hundreds of millions of years. To survive down here, it developed a unique physiology. Its skin is a marvel of engineering. Its senses are tuned to a frequency we can barely comprehend, and its body can withstand pressures that would crumple steel. We use 3D models to visualize these adaptations, peeling back the layers to reveal the biological machinery of a true deep-sea titan. And yet, the greatest mysteries remain. We track them with satellites, and they vanish. They follow invisible highways across the ocean floor, guided by an ancient instinct we do not understand. Where do they go, and why? Every so often, our submersibles capture something truly extraordinary. A glimpse of behavior never before witnessed by human eyes. A strange, solitary dance in the dark. A gathering of titans in a place they shouldn't be. These fleeting moments raise more questions than they answer. What rituals unfold in the perpetual twilight? What do they communicate in the silent depths? We are merely visitors in their realm, catching fragments of a much larger, epic story that plays out every single day, far beyond our reach. They navigate a world we can only dream of, a world of profound mystery. What do they know that we don't? Did you know there's a living fossil swimming in our oceans right now? A creature that's older than our cities, older than our most ancient ancestors, and even older than the very trees that shade our planet. I'm talking about the great white shark. For millions of years, this magnificent animal has reigned as the ocean's apex predator. It's a silent witness to history, a sentinel that has watched continents shift and empires rise and fall. Think about it. While humanity was just learning to build fires, the great white was already a master of its domain. It embodies a kind of power and a deep, primal mystery that we can barely comprehend. What secrets are locked away in its ancient memory? What stories could it tell of a world we've never seen? The depths it calls home are a realm of forbidden discoveries, a world where the rules are entirely different. The great white is a perfectly engineered survivor. It has navigated countless eras of planetary change, adapting and thriving where countless other species have vanished. Its very existence is a testament to resilience on a scale that dwarfs our own fleeting lifespans. It's a symbol of untamed nature, a reminder that there are forces on this planet far older and more powerful than us. As we use our technology to get a glimpse into its world, we're not just looking at an animal, we're peering into a living time capsule. We see a predator of unmatched skill, but we also see a guardian of the ocean's balance. But the questions remain. What does this ancient being know that we simply don't? What truths about survival and the planet's history are hidden behind those dark, unblinking eyes? Imagine yourself face to face with this creature in its own territory. The sheer presence of it is humbling. It forces us to confront our own place in the natural order. Would you survive in its domain? This isn't just about a shark. It's about respecting the profound, enduring mysteries of our own world. What other ancient secrets are waiting for us in the deep blue? Thanks for watching. If you're as fascinated by the ocean's mysteries as I am, make sure to subscribe for more deep dives into the unknown. See you next time.